Eurostudent is a network of researchers and ministries involved in the social dimension all over Europe. We have 30 countries taking part, and 29 countries have delivered data on the social dimension of higher education for our new report, which has just been released a few weeks ago. In this report, we cover the social and economic conditions of student life in Europe. In the report, we try to follow the student life cycle, so the range of topics that are covered in the report ranges from access, students entering higher education, their characteristics, their social background, over their conditions when they study, so how do they live, how do they finance their studies, what do they spend their money on, but also more study-specific, what types of courses are they taking, how do they organize their study time, over more very specific aspects of students' life like mobility and the assessment of studies. Finally, we also take a look at students' future plans, whether they are planning to continue their education at master's level or at PhD level, or also how they rate their chances on the labor market. So in all of these topics, which are already a lot, we collect 147 indicators from the 29 countries, so that we really get a good picture of the social dimension in Europe. All of these data are gathered by national research teams who do student surveys in their respective countries. So students answer questionnaires, either paper, pencil, or online. And by asking the same questions in every country adapted to the national context, we really get comparable data so that we can look at Lithuania, for example, compare it with Poland, or Finland with Italy. All of these 29 countries have the same questions. So one thing we see in the report is really that it's hard to define what a traditional student is. More and more students are entering higher education through alternative routes. This could be accreditation of prior learning, adult education, so going to evening school, for example. And we also see that these alternative routes are used more often by specific types of students. So these seem especially attractive to students without higher education backgrounds, students who are older, of course students who choose to enter higher education after having taken a break after school. So if there's more than 2 years between leaving school for the first time and then entering higher education.